Boy, if you don't
Magic, that black yo magic, that black yo magic, that black yo magic, that black yo magic, magic, black yo magic, that black yo magic, that black yo, look at that black yo.
Welcome back to my channel. It is Victoria Janae, and today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup look, period. This is how I come out and slay on a regular basis. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. If you're not new, welcome back. If you want to see how I get this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm starting off with a freshly washed face. I moisturized using the Cetaphil's Face and Body Moisturizer, and then I went ahead and filled in my eyebrows off camera, and I concealed them as well. To fill in my brows, I used a dark brown and a black shade from the Morphe 25A palette, and now I am priming my face using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I put that in my T-zone, and after I worked that in really well, I went in and I set my T-zone with the Coty Airspun Translucent Powder. I'm making sure I'm working this really well into my skin and pressing it into my pores because I want this to fill the creases under my eyes and any smile lines or any creases I may have on my forehead or wherever. And now you guys see me going in with the Born This Way Too Faced Foundation collab with Jackie Aina, and I am in the shade Spiced Rum. So I prefer to work my foundation in with a brush and then go in after with a sponge. I feel like I get the most coverage that way, and then I'm using the sponge to make sure that everything is seamless. As you guys can see, I am going in on my forehead and near my baby hairs with a smaller brush, and that is because I do not like all that extra caked up foundation in my hairline. It is not cute to me. So to prevent that, I just go in more meticulously around my hairline with a smaller brush and make sure I blend it out that way. And of course, I don't go too heavy on my forehead because I am going to be bronzing later on anyway. Right now, I am going in and I am concealing using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade 415 Honey. And I'm just working that in with a brush as well. Once my concealer and my foundation is done, that is when I go in with my sponge and make sure everything is peaches and cream. So since I do wait for my under eye concealer to dry down a bit before I blend it out, sometimes it gets too dry before I'm ready to blend it out, just when I'm focusing on other parts of my face. So I did decide to go in. I decided to go in with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Makeup Extender Setting Spray just to bring back some moisture in my face as I blended everything out under my eyes. So y'all see me, it looked like I'm digging in my nose. I promise you I'm not picking my nose on camera. Why would I do that? I'm pulling my nose to the side because I don't like that caked up makeup in the corner of your nose. So that's a quick little trick for y'all. Go ahead and pull your nose to the side and blend out with either a blender sponge or a brush and just make sure it's smooth in your nose. You do not want that caked up. Before I actually contour my nose, I like to do, what is this called? Reverse contouring. I'm not really entirely sure what the official name for it is for, but I do like to go ahead and put some setting powder along the side of my nose before I actually go in and legitimately bronze or contour my nose.
I do apologize for all the little fidgeting that you guys see me doing outside of the frame. What I was doing was I was picking up the translucent powder on my sponge, but before I put it on my face, I dabbed it on the back of my hand to remove any excess powder. That way I'm not getting this flashy film over my face, and I'm really honing in on my smile lines right now because I do not want them creasing throughout the whole day. But this generally helps me to not put too much powder on my face. You guys saw me put my hand up, but this helps me to not put too much excessive powder on my face. So I just like to tap it on the back of my hand, and whatever comes off, I leave it be, and I work this into my skin. And if I need more, then I go back to my hand before I pick up more powder out of the jar. Going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation powder in the shade 355 Coconut. I'm mainly applying this all the places that I haven't set already, but I'm also going to be lightly dusting over everywhere I did set with the translucent powder, just to dust away any excess powder. That way I can avoid any flashback. Now I'm going to be bronzing my face with the True Complexion Contour Palette in the shade Medium to Dark. I like to combine both the sculpting and the contouring shade to bronze my face. To contour my nose, I'm going to go back in with just the sculpting shade from the True Complexions contour palette. And now that I have that previous outline from the reverse contour, it is very easy for me to know where I want to place my contour. And I make sure I blow it out and blend it into my eyebrows because I want a seamless blend for my contour. Now that I've gone ahead and contoured my nose, I'm going to go back in with my Morphe sponge and some Airspun translucent powder, and I'm just going to sharpen up my nose contour and just redefine where I want everything to be placed. I also like to go ahead and chisel out my jawline and sharpen up my bronzer, so I go in with translucent powder and do the same thing underneath my bronzer as I did with my nose contour. For blush, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade 50 Wine. After I've blended out my blush, I do like to go back in with a powder brush and pick up some of the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation powder that I used earlier to set my face, and I just like to dust away any leftover powder that may be left. Now I'm going into the Morphe 25A palette, and I blended back and forth between a burgundy and a brown shade in the middle row. I hate that they don't have names for their shadows, or numbers at least. It would make it so much easier to tell you guys exactly what shade I used, but just pull up a photo for reference and you'll be able to see what two shades I am talking about. I chose to apply my lashes offline because my eyes be trying to play me, and I couldn't let y'all see me go out like that. They literally water when it's too windy, too bright, too cold, too anything. So when I apply lashes, that literally is the most challenging part of doing my makeup. So I had to focus, y'all. I really did. I'm lining my lips with the NYX lip liner in the shade Espresso. It's really cute. I like it, or whatever. Sometimes I use a more mauve color to match my lips, but I like brown better just because it gives you kind of like a gist of how juicy your lips is from a distance. Now I'm setting my face with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Setting Spray, and then I'm going in with my Real Technique sponge, because sometimes, I don't know if this everybody or if it's just me doing too much, but sometimes when I set my face, it always gives me these little spots of excess setting spray, so I go in with a sponge and blend everything out and make sure it's good. Now I'm going to be highlighting with my absolutely favorite highlighter. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills collaboration with Amrezy. This highlighter is freaking amazing. It goes with all skin tones. It blends out like a dream. You can build this up. You can wear it light. I put it on my whole body, my shoulders, my collarbone. I put this everywhere, y'all, because it be having me glowing. You could see me from Mars with this highlighter. Let the sun hit at golden hour, baby. To top off my lips, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss, and it's in the shade Praline, Praline. Yeah, that. I'm not good at pronouncing names. I'm sorry. I'll be going ham with the gloss too. I'm just a glossy girl. I love lip gloss. I love juicy lips. I'm setting my face one more time using the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray, and I'm going in with my sponge one more time to blend everything out, because like I was telling y'all, I get those little extra spots. I know y'all see it by my nose. Like, I'm finna blend it out. 3, 2, 1. Right there. Yup, that's it. That's what I was telling y'all about.
Let me take these clips out. I forgot about the clips. How do you forget about the clips? This is the final look, and I personally am obsessed with it. It complements my skin tone. And let me turn this light off so you guys can get the full effect. I feel this needs coming on. It's very flawless, seamless, and it's really cute. It's simple. It goes with every outfit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Share this with your mama, your sister, your auntie, the girls at the nail salon, the girls at the hair salon. You go to the doctor's office, let them know. Whoever you want to share it to. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. I will put everything in the description box down below. And I will see you guys in my next video.